Hi, everyone. It's Sheila again. Today we have some fun tidbits for you with Hana of Eurostaging. As some of you may know, staging is really an intricate part of selling a home, especially in today's market. So stay tuned, please watch, and I hope you learned something new. Thanks for stopping by. So
Yeah, let's do
everyone,
it.
hi. Thanks again for joining us at TGIF Tidbits. Today we have a super special guest, Miss Hana, one of my favorite people. She owns and she's a CEO of Eurostaging. So Hannah and I were just talking about how important staging is, not just for the seller, but also for the buyers, especially in today's market, right, Hannah, where the market is just fluctuating, I
I
would
agree.
say.
That was a nice word. I would almost say it's scary, but definitely home staging plays a very important role in selling people's homes because it is visual marketing and people are visual, buyers are visual. So we cater to their needs to present the property in the best possible way so they can fall in love, right?
Exactly. So, and that's funny you say that because my website is Real Estate Matchmakers. I really feel that I am matching a person with a home and they fall in love with that home. And stagers definitely help with that love and affection. 97% of buyers come from online. You need that curb appeal. You need those photos to be nice, and you need the interior of the home to look spectacular so that people actually want to, is it swipe left or right? I don't know. I haven't been on a dating app in a long time, but it's basically the same thing with real estate. So, explain the process to everyone. How does staging work with a seller? So if a seller wants their home to look impeccable, how does that work with you as a stager?
Okay, so I will take it from further out. Let's say we receive a call, somebody calls us that they found us online and they need a help with staging. So first we need to figure out what is actually their situation because staging can be either vacant staging or occupied staging. Occupied means that the sellers are still living in a house, and in that case, we need to figure out what is needed, or either what needs to be removed out, if there are any repairs necessary, and what other inventory we need to bring in. And when the property is completely vacant, that is definitely easier because it's a blank canvas. Then we agree on which rooms are important to stage, and we stage the house. So I would say we like to receive the call at least several weeks before the realtor or the homeowner is planning to put the property on the market. And that gives us enough time to time it, to schedule everything. And also, in case the property is occupied, it gives enough time to the homeowners to prepare the house for us to stage it.
Okay. Now, just to backtrack on what you said between the vacant and occupied homes, what if it's an occupied home and they have little kids and a dog? Can you stage something like that?
Of course, it is. You see, I've been doing this for last 13 years, and the properties come in different sizes, different shapes. And I'm not really picky because I am in service and I understand that the homeowners and the realtors, they need our help. So I'm not going to be saying, yeah, I'm going to help you, but I'm not going to help you. So in case the home is in very occupied situation by family, kids, animals, and hey, I live in a home like that, so I totally have understanding and compassion. We need to figure out a plan. We need to figure out if, let's say, some relatives can take the dogs at least for the first week when the house will hit the market, or we need to figure out how the family can live with the kids or small children in the house while they are on the market. So we try to give them some shortcuts. Example can be, minimize the toys, keep them only in designated area. Ask friends if you can use their garages for extra overflow of stuff so you can still get it if you need it. We give them tips for open house. Hey, put your daily stuff into a car and go for a car trip. We just try to help them and try to figure out what would be the best solution for that specific family. And you've been in a business, you understand, like every house is different and every family is different. So it can be a challenge, but it's doable. I've done it.
So are they allowed to actually sit on that couch that's staged in the living room, or do they stay out of that living room because it's staged furniture?
So that is a good question. I would say that in our warehouse, we have an inventory which is suitable for occupied houses. We would probably not bring white couches. We would definitely not bring our new inventory, which is meant for new constructions. As I said, we would have to tweak it so it works for both ways. Because in case damage would happen, I don't want to give them additional invoice to cover any damages,
Okay.
And it is hard. Like, let's say if there are small children in a house, we would not bring glass knickknacks or accessories. We would avoid white furniture. We would maybe go more in a gray colors. So it just depends. Or we would utilize inventory or furniture they have in our house and see how we can make it happen. Because at the end, we are on a team. We are team players, and we want to see the salt on top of the house, right? Just like you.
Sure, absolutely.